Hey there ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is me, iTeacher, and I am here yet again to save the day a bit like Spider-Man. Today we are looking at possibly my favorite app of all time, excluding the app called Plants vs. Zombies and also Angry Birds, which are probably my top two but don't really have any learning applications. Sorry, where was I? Yes, this app. This takes interactive learning to the next level. Let me show you how. A good way to understand Nearpod is to think that it is a bit like a PowerPoint or Keynote presentation with two key differences. Firstly, this presentation will beam straight onto a student's iPad or iPhone, so you don't need to crowd around a screen. Secondly, the students can interact with the presentation by answering quiz questions, voting and drawing. To log in, a teacher will need to create a free account and log in. Once the teacher has logged in and started a presentation, they will be given a short code with which the students can log in and join the teacher's lesson. Students simply type in the code in this box and away they go. Now let's take a look at how we would do this from the teacher's perspective. So now that I have logged in as a teacher, I am taken to my library. Here we can see each of the presentations that I have downloaded from the store. In the top left, we can see the two buttons to allow me to switch between the library and the store. So here is the store, and you can see all of the pre-made presentations that you can download. I'd suggest this as a good way to try the app out for the first time. When you feel ready, you can make presentations yourself by going to the Nearpod website, but I will leave that explanation for another day. For now I'm going to choose the Olympics presentation from my library for us to take a look at. I have now come back to my library where I have selected the Olympics presentation. In this example I have already downloaded the presentation, but if you need to do this it may take a minute or two. From here all I need to do is press launch to start the lesson. Crazy, sick, wicked, cool. So now we run to the presentation. As a teacher you need to know about a few important features. Firstly, the share button here. When I press this button, the slide that we are looking at will be shown on all of my students' iPads. They won't be able to see anything other than what I choose to share with them. Then we have the code that the students will need to log into the teacher presentation. I find it easy to write this up on a whiteboard. Thirdly, this icon in the corner tells me how many students have joined my lesson. You can see at the moment that there are 0 students in this session. This is because I have no friends. Some people call me Billy No Mates. Keep an eye on the number here to make sure you have all the students participating in that lesson. Lastly, down here we have all the slides in order from left to right. You can see that 2 of the slides in this example look slightly different from my view here. That is because they are interactive slides which involve the students responding in some way. I could go into lots of detail about the individual different types of interactive slide, but we would be here until 2017, so I shall leave you to discover this for yourself. Now that I have given you a brief explanation of the app, let's see it in action.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
I hope that video was as invigorating for you as it was for me. It was certainly a highlight of my day. I hope that you have enjoyed learning about Nearpod. It is a really great learning tool. For now it is time for me to make like a tree and leave. Ciao for now, my friends.